Hello guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls, where I'm continuing my playthrough. Last time we had some success. I managed to actually remember how to get the Ravelord's sword a lot earlier than I should be able to. Right there. Got a bunch of other stuff. Used the fact that I'm a thief with the Master Key to get a couple of items that I really shouldn't have been able to just yet. And now we are going to move on to the first boss. But first I'm going to level up real quick. Right here. Remember, I got to pump strength at the start in order to use my Ravelord sword, which I still don't have anywhere near these stats to use. They, right there, need 24 strength. I have 15. I still have a while. I wonder if I can two-hand it yet. Nope. Still can't two-hand it either. Oh well. So until then, we're sticking to the bandit knife. It's a handy little knife. Once again, it's pretty much the best knife in the game if you want to actually use knives. Which, again, thief makes sense, right? Oh crud. But as you can see, it's not very good for just hitting things. Still unfortunately having some controller issues because I really need to buy a new controller. Oh right, in case you haven't noticed, in Dark Souls 1, or I should just say Dark Souls, there's ragdoll physics. Look at that poor little guy, he's just walking around getting kicked all over the place. Didn't have that in Dark Souls 2, unfortunately. And hello Dark Daedalus, glad of you to join me, hope you enjoy me failing miserably. And you know, there's a lot of changes, or this game perhaps isn't as, shall we say, optimized in a lot of things, like Dark Souls 2 was. But let's just... oh crud. Like, for example, I am now currently running away from these guys because... okay, there we go. Thought they were gonna get stuck. Oh yeah, also, bad thing about knives... complete lack of range. But we did fine, okay. The game unfortunately has some tearing issues. Looks like even DS Fix, which I use, which is an add-on sort of thing. Can't get rid of that. That's just how Dark Souls tends to look on 60 FPS. So sadly, nothing I can do there. And as per always, I am running around making sure I grab all the stuff. That was a strange hitch. Haven't seen that happen in a while. Now, what I could technically do is I still haven't actually gone over there to get the Uchi Katana because I don't really intend to use it. So that's perfectly fine. Now, we don't need... oh crud. We don't need to worry too much about any of these little guys. As per usual, they're just the fodder enemies, but... I do... ow. Okay. Well then, if that's how these guys want to play it... ow. Okay, first off, let's get stuck on a... alright, get rid of you. Oh, hi. Yeah, dagger, not really a good screen clearing weapon due to the fact it has a very small attack range. I technically should use a sword in this instance. Oh well. But okay, let's clear this guy because I don't want him following me, since I know he didn't die. Wait, what's the... huh? I can't be the only one who saw that. Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Whatever. Okay, so let's see if memory serves me properly. Yep, that's the key I bought from Wuz's Face, the undead merchant. Which just leads me to this item. Ah, sweet. The resin is the thing that buffs your weapon if you don't already have a magical buff of some sort. Before I go over there, I have to kill this guy, because I don't want him annoying me. Bye, thank you. Come on. There. Rather than shield break, you just kick people with shields in order to break them. Alright, these things are flickering like hell, because of course. Now, normally, if I don't know if I pointed it out actually, this little section leads us to this guy right here. This is a Black Knight. Technically, he should destroy us because, well, he's an enemy that you don't see for a long time in the game. Crap. And then, unfortunately, you mess up the backstab. So, oops. Alright, so now we have to fish for backstabs on this guy. Like so. Yeah, this isn't going to be incredibly exciting. What I could do is I could try and parry him to get the good hits in. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at parrying. And this guy would practically one-shot me if I tried. See? Yeah, and Estus is used incredibly quickly because there is no adaptability statistic like there was in Dark Souls 2 to speed up your use. Anyway, so that Titanite chunk will upgrade our weapon later on. That's one reason to kill him, and the other reason to kill him is this right here. Boop. This ring, when you go below a certain amount of health, it super boosts your defense, just like Dark Souls 2. I'm not going to use it, because I try to stay at full health, because I'm not a risk taker. This is a guy who just fought something that's incredibly powerful. Yeah, don't do that, by the way. Bad idea. Jumping off will kill you, as gravity tends to do at high heights. Alrighty, so continuing on. You can see there's a barrel up there and some glowy eyes. You can probably guess what's going to happen. Yep. He kills himself to try and kill you. Now, what they expected you to do is try and drop down here. Now, what you can drop down there, and then, of course, jump over there, or do what I do and not see that ledge and fall off and die. And now, this guy right here. This is another place where you can use the Master Key. I'm not going to go down here just yet, but down here, I'll see if I can show the guy without getting his ire, because I can't kill him very easily just yet. Let's see, nope, still not shown. Come on, come on, come on, and... Like, I'm not going to try this guy until I at least have a Bandit's Knife +5. That dude. That is Havel the Rock. Technically, you're not supposed to see him until... Can you see my mouse? No, you cannot. Okay, never mind. You won't be able to get to that door until later in the game. And he'll basically smash your face in as soon as you go there. I don't want to get my face smashed in, so I'm not. Instead, we are going to head up the tower. Up the tower, and we will be encountering the first... Remember, you always have to do that. The first boss, right... I forget, is there anything over... Nope. Okay, nothing. Wait. I hear the twinkles. Aha! Yay! I didn't see what I just picked up. Let's see, let's look at my... Ah, large Titanite and twinkling Titanite. Sweet. Glad I found that lizard. So, this is the first boss arena. You can probably oh, this looks bad. And I'm not just talking about the skybox. If you just run forward, you will not only encounter the first boss, but if you listen carefully... Well, you heard it at the start there. There's guys up there waiting to shoot you in the back. So, first things first. Climb up this. Oh look, there's the guys who are going to shoot you in the back. There we go. Alright, these guys dead. Got some armor that I'm not going to use. Drank my Sunny D. And now, let's encounter the boss. Oh, by the way, you can see the area I just was, right here. See, there's signs where people wrote. There's the place where I sat down at the bonfire. That's a bridge, which we'll talk about later. And now the boss. What you could do is you could show yourself full of guts and go, I'm gonna go fight this guy. Or you can be a huge coward like I am and run away. I'm running away. Because the trick to this guy, if you don't want to beat him fair and square, is, if you remember the first game, or the first part, it showed you plunge attacks. Boom. That's how you beat the first boss. Welcome to the first boss of Dark Souls. For those of you who know how to easily beat him. Because otherwise, look how little damage I do with my little dinky ow. Ow. Yeah, that's a drink. It's also, I get a nice view of his crotch if I try and fight him fair and square. Now, actually, I don't even remember how to fight this guy normally. Because I haven't done it in so long. I don't know if I can bleed him, which is the primary way this dagger deals damage, is bleeding. I'm now stuck, looking at his crotch, and there we go, he's dead. Yeah, if you can't... Yeah, those are the first items. No real boss soul, which tells you something about that guy in the future. Fortunately, the fact he can't be bled makes the fight really suck. I don't think there's anything over there that I can point out. So, we're just going to continue on. Good for you. There is an item somewhere over here, though. Yep, here it is. Yeah, that boss, unfortunately, doesn't become a boss later on. He actually becomes just a standard enemy, which is why you don't get, like, a Taurus boss soul. Yeah, that will come later. There's a bunch of guys there. But actually, what you need to do is come over to this side, praise the sun, and here's our first buddy. This is Solaire. He's our buddy. Technically I could stab him and fight him, but I'm not going to do that.
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
And now with this, I can summon NPCs into my world, or summon players in my world for boss fights and the like.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Okay, that's everything there. Yeah, so technically you could fight him if you wanted. I'm not going to. And it's kind of unusual that the first option starts at no. Like, no, I don't want to engage in jolly cooperation. Which, you're a jerk if you don't want to, because Solaire is awesome. Also, jolly cooperation is how the whole meme of jolly cooperation got started. So now, we cross the bridge. And then go. Actually, that's a bad idea. If you tried to cross the bridge, you'd be dead. By the way, that's a Drake. He's not really a boss, per se. Gotta finish the last of my Sunny D here. However, you can fight him if you so desire. But no, what you want to do instead, if you don't want to try and fight him, is run down here. Now, that's where we want to go, but before we do that, kick down this shortcut right here, and go on down. So now we have a shortcut to continuation. You know, I never actually looked at the climbing animation. Huh. Interesting. That looks like it hurt. But who am I to judge? Alright, level up. Once again, pure strength. Let's see, can I two-hand the Ravelord yet? Aha! I can now two-hand the Ravelord sword. Need to see if I can combo that. Oh, nope, this only has one. What? Okay then. And wait, let me show you the power of the Ravelord sword. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this thing hits like a truck. even though I prefer it simply because of the design. I mean, that looks frickin' awesome. Oh, I can, wow, I can level up again just by killing a couple of guys. Okay, I'm fine with that. So yeah, now, this weapon will basically suit me until the end of the game. And once I get it up to +5, which is as high as... Special weapons like this can only go up to a maximum of +5. But once I get it there, this is incredibly powerful. It's not until other weapons get to like +15 are they able to compete in power. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this makes things just a bit easy for a while. And it'll be even better once I'm able to one-hand this at 25 strength. Where's the other rat? Here it is. Ow. Ah, crud! Okay, that didn't work. There we go. Yeah, I don't remember what causes the Estus, or me to get that extra Estus while I was just running around there. But if you're wondering what the 2 in the corner is, that is Liquid Humanity. Liquid Humanity is what's used to turn you hollow, to kindle fire. Or to turn human and kindle fire. I'm probably not going to do that very much. That's my shoulder. I'm also not going to go up there, because there's a dude up there that I don't want to fight. If we had wanted to... See, with that shadow clipping through the walls there. Hellkite Dragon's over there. What you can do is if you provoke the fire and run out at the right time, if you're fast enough, you can just run underneath him to trigger him to jump down, and then you run in here. But if you do that, he runs away forever. And what I meant to do is actually, if you attack his tail, either when he's on the ground or spent a long time shooting his tail with a bow, you can get a sword called the Dragon Sword. I'm not going to be doing that. Yes, and I agree, this game does tend to have amazing art style on top of everything. That's a pig. I'm not going to try and fight the pig, though, because the pig's... Actually, I will fight the pig once I clear out everything. The path ahead is to get behind the pig. Oh, hello. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come off it. Thank you. There we go. Oh, it looks like his friend doesn't want to join. Oh well. This thing right here, the Alluring Skull, is there as sort of a tutorial on how to lure that guy away, as some NPCs are actually adhere to a couple of items. Let's see if I can show that off. Where's the Alluring Skull? Alright, now what it's saying is you can use this to get rid of the enemy, because you want to go to that little passage right below me, but the pig will chase you. However, I just drew his attention away, and in I go. Not very many enemies will actually follow suit with that, but anyway, like I said, I am going to kill the pig. Pig's killed. Aww. Normally the pig drops something, I believe. Oh well. So we are going to continue on the enemy fled in this direction because they want you to get ambushed. Ow. Unfortunately, they're dealing with someone who's played this game before. So, not that effective. I heard something else. There's someone above me. Oh, no. Some guy fell down. Okay. Oh. Mystery key. I don't remember what that does. Oh, someone died. Somewhere. Because I just got free souls. Alrighty, let's see. Grabbing this item now. How a guy came over here and died? I don't know. Thank you for the souls, though. Alrighty. So yeah, this is the entire point of why I grabbed the Ravelord sword before anything else. I always find it funny how your hair flashes through like that. Now, if I wanted to, I could drop down here. That'd be stupid. There's nothing over there. Alright, let's see. What's next? Aha! Right. This is the introduction to a new type of enemy. The Boulder Knight. He's basically just your standard undead guys. Only a little bit more difficult if you don't catch him from behind like that. If I didn't pick up this shield earlier, this would be the first 100% shield. It's unfortunately a lot heavier than the Dragon Crest shield. Otherwise, I would have had to also buy the Heater shield, which I believe is also pretty heavy. So, yay for grabbing the shield that I had. Or for grabbing the Dragon Crest shield, even if it was technically getting it earlier. Oops. Then I should have. Now, these enemies are dying way too fast to show it off, but this sword of mine also has a secondary effect. Let me show it off real quick. That's me accidentally unequipping it. Here we go. That little droplet there is poison/toxic. Basically, if I hit an enemy with it enough times, they will get poisoned, or in this case, toxic. Toxic is basically just a much stronger poison. It lasts for 10 frickin' minutes. Yeah, there's that Boulder Knight that I showed off, but also there's this guy thinking he's all clever. And as soon as you engage one, the other will attack. Boulder Knights have a special ability that will make me miss my attack. There we go. Where they can act... There's also the first enemy who will parry your attacks. And if they parry, they will then instantly kill you at this stage in the game. I don't know about you, I don't like being instantly killed. And there's this guy. He's now dead. There's a basement key, that'll be useful. We open up a shortcut. And last but not least, we grab this dead guy with a halberd. Halberd is a really good weapon. I don't think it has a sweet spot in this game like it did in the second Dark Souls, but I don't really remember. Anyway, I'm going to head over here, because I remember I said before, I'm not going to go over here and fight... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, I don't want to do that. Never mind, I lied, because I'm a huge coward. There's a Black Knight in that tower. I want to be able to one-hand this, so I actually have a shield before I try and fight him. Granted, I could just use my knife, but whatever. Yeah, this is our next area. Now, you could run forward like this, but as you can note out here, yep, there's a lot of these guys just waiting to try and kill you. Yeah, this guy is one of the worst. He has a buckler, so this guy is really good at parrying your attacks, unless you're a huge jerk like me, and simply go, screw it, and one-shot him. Again, that's the entire reason I got the sword. Now let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you can sort of see from this location... Oops. Didn't mean it. Okay, so apparently there's no zoom in on the binoculars. That sucks. But you can sort of make out the bell tower right there. That's where we need to go. But if you saw, like, hey, there's a bunch of guys that I need to get through. That is correct. There are. However, before we go in there, we are going this way. The reason we are going this way is quite simply because, one, it's the next path we need to go, and two, we're going down here. Now you hear the clanging. Yes, there is a blacksmith here. More importantly, there's this. Because, as you might imagine, to get to the gargoyle, or get to the bell tower, we have to fight a boss, which happens to be gargoyles.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
So we want to be prepared before we do that.
Of a store. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
More importantly, we have to learn a gesture from him.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh? There are two types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But Ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider Ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services. You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well. But so...
So yeah, this dude is actually pretty awesome. But also, it points out something important in this game, which is... smithing is a bit stranger in this game compared to previous ones. Actually, yeah, let's buy these so we don't need to worry about it at a later time. Thank you very much. Enhancing equipment is a bit stranger in this game compared to the previous ones because of basically what he just said. In the previous game, what happened is after you got to a certain point, you would basically... Well, you could only get level up equipment to level 10 in Dark Souls 2. Here, they go up to 15. Ascension is what you do with boss souls. With boss souls, you need to take a specific type of weapon type, not specific weapon, to 10, and then you use a boss soul to upgrade it to that boss weapon. I'm not going to be doing that, most likely.
Well, you need...
So it's a bit stranger than the previous Dark Souls
Don't
game.
get yourself killed.
And also, each smith can ascend different weapons and has different properties. Oh right. That's a Titanite demon. I'm gonna be trying to kill him. Because by killing him... Well, first, now if I wanted to, with my Titanite shards, I can just start upgrading my equipment. I could also upgrade this knife. I'm gonna be doing neither just yet. But the Titanite demon, I should be able to get behind him to fight. Or get behind him and kill him. Because I believe he drops Demon Titanite, which is what's needed to upgrade my cool sword. And I'm coming over here to talk to this poor onion bro. Now remember, when I played the DLC of Dark Souls 2, we unlocked this armor set.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still...
Yeah, in this game, in Dark Souls 2, if you remember, to complete NPC storylines, I had to talk to the NPCs and then bring them into battle with me. Here, I simply need to talk to them and encounter them in specific areas. So, that started the Siegmeyer storyline. We'll see him a lot in the future. But for now, I'm gonna go get myself killed, if you don't mind. Yeah, this is a Titanite demon. They can probably... Ow. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. I misjudged my weapon. And, yeah, invincibility frames are very particular in this game. So, that didn't work. I'll try it again. I only lost 500 souls, whoop-de-doo. Don't mind that rendering. That just came into play. So let's try this again with less getting killed, hopefully. Well, he can't find a way to open gates, but yeah, there's a reason Siegmeyer is the way he is. It'll be explored in his quest line as I complete it. But ow. But it's actually part of the reason with Siegmeyer. There we go. Aha! Sweet! Alright, alright. That's what I wanted to do. He's now dead. And I can upgrade my sword. Right, so first... I need 5,000 souls. Okay, we're not going to upgrade the sword, but I will upgrade my knife.
Don't get your...
Alrighty. So that, well, it wasn't a complete waste of time. Let's see, can I add more strength? Alright, I need 5 more levels before I can use this sword with one hand. So, now we're going to head to the next area. Yeah, the thing with Siegmeyer, he's basically come to Lordran for honor. Basically, he's trying to challenge him. He's undead, so obviously he's not welcome in Katarina anymore. So he came to Lordran to challenge himself. And unfortunately, the poor guy, well, as you can see, he gets hindered by pretty much everything, to put it nicely. Alright, so now we get to fight this guy. He is really big. And his armor is so thick, it's bouncing my shield. Or sword. I don't have a shield. Well, I do have a shield, but I also have a sword. But yeah, we kill that guy because of this. And now, if you look up there, that's a jerk. We saw him, a couple of them actually, in Dark Souls 2, if you remember. But now I'm going to show off the one thing that I love about Dark Souls 2. Or Dark Souls. Now, I know you didn't watch my first playthrough of this, or my first episode, I guess I could say, Dark Daedalus, but by stepping on this thing right here, I activated an elevator, evidently. Oh look, we're at the very beginning of the game. And that thing I just passed is actually a shortcut to another area. Oh look, we're back in the Firelink Shrine. The reason I came here was quite simply... Oh look, this guy's still here.
Oh.
Yeah, you're useless.
Come
Bye.
again.
The reason I came down here... One... Now I have 10 Estus Flasks. 2... That Firekeeper Soul, I can now use to upgrade my Estus Flask. She still can't talk, but now with those, it is time to talk to this schmuck.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything really important to say, or at least nothing that I don't already know. It says you viewed the VOD, but oddly enough, Twitch says no one's viewed it, so I guess Twitch is a jerk, which we've known that for a while now. Alright, so if I wanted to, I could take this up again, and then jump over here. There we go. To actually get to the Undead Asylum to get additional stuff. I'm not going to do that for a while. Hey, the main reason I took Thief is because it started with the Master Key, so I could take this. That's the main reason I chose Thief. That's always the reason I chose Thief, is I like having the Master Key. So now it is time to face the first boss. The Gargoyles. Haha, I was a Z level above you. Okay, and I got a rapier. That's actually pretty decent if I so wanted to use it. But I'll stick to the bandit knife and this giant sword. By the way, that is why this guy sucks. He is buffing all these creatures. And that's why I like the sword. Oh crap. The wide swing of crap. of this sword is really helpful. Though it's more helpful when these guys can't kill me in one frickin' hit. There we go. Well, yeah, the thief is also good again because of that bandit knife being so damn powerful. What the... Oh, you son of a... Now, he doesn't respawn, so I have to kill him. I don't have to, but I will, and I'm also going to take these guys with me. Aha! Again, Ravelord sword. Oh crap! Ow. They also that boulder set is actually fairly decent armor-wise as well, if you so choose to use it. So, not that good for me, because I'm not going to use it. I actually haven't collected enough armor pieces to want to start getting my fashion souls up and running. Alrighty, yeah, there's an item over here, which you could have seen if I pointed it out. We have to kill this guy. Now, most people wouldn't go this way, at least people who don't know about what's over here. We got another rapier. You can dual wield in this game. It's not really recommended because I'm afraid it's not really that good in this game. Now, you don't need to go and grab this guy either, but evidently I did. You just get some free humanity. And finally, you go, hey, this door looks like a door. You can't do anything to that door, but this door looks unusual. That is because... Aha! And then you have to wait for the invisible wall to go away. This is, I believe, what the mysterious key does.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
We just freed Lautrec.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Carim.
Sorry, Lautrec. My bad.
And I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry.
Wonder if that's all he says.
I am free.
Oh, nope.
Now, I can get back to work.
Yeah, we've heard that before, haven't we? I'm not actually going to kill him. Because I want to continue another storyline. His storyline in particular. So we are going to let him be. A lot of people just kill him right there because he can't really retaliate just yet. But I'm a nice guy. Now what I could do is return to the campfire. That's about the only thing I don't really like, is you have to return and rest at a campfire to turn human. While in Dark Souls 2, all you had to do was use an effigy, and you'd turn it instead. Here you have to go all the way back to a campfire, reset all the enemies, and then turn human. That unfortunately opens you up to invasion. But now that I freed Lautrec and Solaire, I could then summon them for this boss fight. I'm not going to summon any boss or any characters for my boss fights though. What I am going to do is mute my mic real quick to take off my jacket. Okay, jacket removed. On to the first boss. Now, you probably won't remember this, but the music here is going to be very, very similar. And this is also the first boss where the enemy has a specific weak point. well, not really a weak point, but in Dark Souls 2 you could cut off enemies' tails, and this game rewards you for cutting off their tails. Also, I'm probably gonna die. Ow. Ow. Okay, that has a lot more range than I thought it did. Okay, that has a lot more range than I thought it did. Oops. Ah, crap, I forgot to rest at the bonfire next to the blacksmith. Yeah, this might be a little hard to do since I can't one-hand this sword just yet. Okay, so first things first. We're going to actually return to the damn bonfire next to the blacksmith. I completely meant to do that. And then we'll return. Oops. Luckily in this game, Souls, it's not, since matchmaking is based on levels rather than soul memory or souls gained, it means farming is perfectly viable. Though technically if I wanted I could just go around and farm souls until I could one-hand this stupid sword. What I could also do is just use my dagger, but that'll take friggin' forever. Right. Rest. There. Alright, let's do that again, hopefully with less completely misjudging just how long range his halberd is. Because what I want to do is I really want to take off his tail so I can, well, get the weapon. Because, again, I'm basically here to collect weapons. Ow. Much like I did in Dark Souls 2. I'm not going to use, like, friggin' any of them, but I want them. Yeah, that parry stance of his is what he can use to instantly kill you. I'm glad he wasn't able to. Right, unfortunately, now I have to clear these guys out again. And if you remembered how much damage they did before, I'm going to provoke that attack to get me some room here. Because they take up so much room with their flailings. Maybe I should use like a spear or something in this little instance. Alright, that's done. Okay, on to the boss. Of course, if worse comes to worse, I can summon Lautrec and Solaire. Kinda don't want to do that, but now I should have a better understanding on how to, hopefully, not die. he says unconvincingly. Now, if I was really good, I'd be able to do this fight naked. Alright, where's my souls? Here they are. Alright. Let's see how much damage my knife does. Probably not a whole lot. Nope. Oh, still using the knife. Now, I want you to give me a wide opening. There we go. Yeah, now the second one joins in. There we go. So yeah, I didn't... Oh hey, I got the halberd after anyway. Oh no, that's not the halberd I wanted. Oh well. But yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm using this giant frickin' sword. Now, we don't get the what am I trying to say here? We don't get a gargoyle soul here either. Again, because they aren't bosses. They're actually normal enemies that we face later on in the game. Unfortunately, I killed him too quick to get his halberd, or his tail halberd, but whatever. For what you just said about becoming a thief archer type person, you can, but just like Dark Souls 2, it's incredibly difficult to do. I mean, it's entirely possible if you want, but I've never been good enough to do it. And now, we ring the bell. So that's one half of our goal completed, ringing the bell. So now we need to move on to the second location, the second Praise the Sun indeed. Now, you want to be really careful here. A lot of people have fallen off here and died. Why don't I use the longsword? Because I'm having fun two-handing the Ravelord sword, Ankalog. I meet the requirements by two-handing it, which means I also basically one-shot everything. Plus, I really like the Ravelord sword, because it just looks awesome. Oh, by the way, then now here's this dude. He's here much like the previous guy. In Dark Souls 2, this guy was there to remove enemy aggro if you pissed off an NPC. This guy's pretty much the same.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Carim, the Path.
Still don't know what causes me to get that extra flask.
Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh out to confess, or to accuse. For indeed all sins my domain.
None of the above. I'm just gonna learn a really silly gesture. Look at what you have. That is actually a really decent talisman, I believe, but you need a very specific build to use it. And he also has this stuff, which I'm not gonna
You're
get.
not welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Yeah, so that guy's very weird. We're probably not going to talk to him ever again. But you actually did bring up a rather valid point, Ankalog. I should probably switch out to a better weapon than my dagger, if nothing else. And maybe this one. Well, that's not it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. I don't even... That's, what would be a nice light weapon I could use? Ah. Yeah, ye old rapier would be good. At least for now, until I start to upgrade. You know, I thought I could slide down ladders in this game. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I didn't kill anyone over there. No idea how he got over there. Oh, well. Alright, now with that one done... Yeah, dex weapons are typically my preferred method in these games, outside of katanas, because katanas are like frickin' easy mode in the Dark Souls games, especially if you PvP. I just need to remember, where is the next stage? Because I need to go down to Undeadburg, but I need to actually remember to get there. Yeah, I'm not going to farm the boulders for the side sword. I know it is a pretty decent weapon if memory serves me correctly. Let's see, I'm going to level up until I... Or actually, yeah, first I'm going to upgrade this, like so. Upgrade the rapier for a little bit. And now... 2 levels to go. 2 levels until I can one-hand the Nito sword. So let's see, I need to get to Undeadburg. I think I might want to go and clear a little... I want to get the Grass Crest Shield first of all, since I've already killed this guy. This is the first Dark Souls Grivix. It is the PC version, the Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. Because what they did is, first Dark Souls came out, it was strictly PlayStation 3, and I believe Sony even said, we're never going to take this to the PC. And then they released the DLC, Artorias of the Abyss, and they released it on the PC and called it Prepare to Die edition, because, hey, this game's difficult. Well, okay, that was amusing. Now, there's a lot. There's actually a boss in this. Oh, hello. A boss in this area that I'm. Oh right, I forgot that thing those attacks last for a while. Now these guys are actually good farming for these items that they're dropping for later sections of the game. But what I'm doing is first things first, of course, and if you remembered, back with the dude, the blacksmith guy, he sold a crest. The crest goes here. Also, yep, illusionary wall. So now we're going to rest up, and I need to remember to go... I need to remember how to get the frickin' thingamajig. Oh right, forgot about this item. There you go. There we go. There's something on the left here. I'm just trying to remember where it's located. To get a couple of items and unlock another bonfire. Oh! Ah. Or maybe it was a little bit further down? Nope, there it is. Oh, right, yeah. If you remember, that is where we fought the Taurus demon. I hear creeping. Oh wait, that's where we fought the Taurus demon. And I pointed out, I don't think I pointed out because I completely forgot, that this thing, that you could see this area right here. And also this area is where, when I point out Havel the Rock, this is the area that his tower connects to. Or maybe that's the place I'm... No, that's where I fought the Taurus demon. Alright, yep, now we're in Darkroot Basin. That's a Twinkle Twinkle. Get over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I missed. Ah, god damn it. Oh well, they come back. I'll just have to be a little bit quicker next time. So yeah, I'm looking for a very specific item. Oops. Oh, right. Is that an item? That's an item. Okay. Let's head up and grab it real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, yeah, that is the armor set for the archer. Dark Daedalus, he said you want to know about archery. That's the armor set. Let's see... Okay, so yeah, this, we will encounter yet another Black Knight. Hey, buddy. Oosh! Whew! Okay, that was almost really bad. Gonna switch to this. Doink. As I impale him through the bum. Yeah, fighting this guy in close quarters. Okay, I guess he, okay, never mind. So this is this takes us to yet another area. I don't know why I pronounced Ariel just like that, but I did, so okay. Actually, I don't even remember what this place is. Oh, right, this is New Anor Londo. So, I'm not going to go there just yet. Instead, we have to kill this guy. Well, I guess we don't have to, but... There we go, that's the shield that I wanted. I'll show off why it's an important shield. After I... Oh, that's a nice bit of damage. After this guy's probably gonna kill me. Because I screwed... Yes. Yay! Okay. Aw, he didn't drop his weapon. Oh well. So anyway, the reason I wanted to get this shield is... One, it's the exact same weight. It doesn't have as good reduction or stability or all that, but... Look right there. Increases stamina recovery. So just by having this shield on, I don't even need to be, you know, blocking with it or having it in my main hand. I now have the cool green effect. Oh man, I'm one stat point away. Do I have the souls necessary? I think I do, actually. So let us use some of these souls to try and hit my next level. Then once I'm at 25, I can finally start looking at my stamina and the equipment load and all that fun stuff. I do like how Dark Souls 2 just let you use a whole multitude of these things, because, boy, this is annoying. How many... 300... Ah, man, 300. Technically, I should just go up and kill a couple of the little guys to get it, but I'll just use this. This should be 800. Okay, good. Alright, now we can use the Rave Lord sword with one hand. Nice wide swings. And nice range on that. Unfortunately, in this game, you only get one... It looks like certain weapons like this only get one swing with your two-hand or your strong attack. Which kind of sucks, but eh. Anyway... Now, to head over here, where I'm going to get a bunch of stuff, kill a giant dragon thingamajig, and then probably get my head crushed by Havel. Now, if we go up here, this tower over here is also where we fought the Taurus Demon, and at the bottom is where we fought, or where I pointed out Havel the Rock. Before I go over there, though, I'm going over here. There's golems. I'm going to be killing the golems, and you can see in the background there's actually something, those are... Wait, what? I didn't hit you. In the background, there is a dragon. Well, technically it's a Hydra, but it's something we're going to kill. He'll be important later. But for now, we get to lose frame rate to him attacking us while we fight these guys. Come on, attack so I can hit you. Attack so I can hit you. Thank you. Now, these guys, not too much of a threat, but they do hit pretty hard. But mainly we want them dead so that I can fight that Hydra unmolested. There we go. The Hydra is important, again, for something later on, because this actually leads me to the DLC area. And this guy needs to be dead. Ow. Actually... Alright, well, good night, Angelok. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna get to my 100 damage reduction shield. Yeah, the biggest problem with this guy is getting frickin' close to him. And I died. Awesome. Yeah, the biggest problem, like, once you get close to the Hydra, he's easy. His attacks aren't that dangerous, and they can be completely blocked. But getting up to him is the hard part. Now, if you wanted to, you can go above him and, like, snipe him down, but that takes frickin' ages. So I don't want to do that. I want to run up to him and beat him in the face with a sword. Because that's the quickest way to do it. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, so that's a good run. And pretty standard roll. Okay. Alrighty, let's try this again. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have the bow. Yep, bow. There we go. I should be able to do this. Really? Okay, that doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it would. Also, these guys are good farming if you want magic upgrade materials. Kind of irrelevant to me. Oh, this is just getting silly. I should be able to pull them, however. Doink. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Good. So yeah, this is... Oh, he did drop something. Sweet. But yeah, they drop these blue Titanite chunks. That is used for magic users, or to upgrade magic weapons. I don't have a magic weapon, so it's kind of useless to me. Yay! Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Nice and easy. Alright. Let's do this again with less getting killed by giant sprays of water. Alrighty, so we are... Okay, we are at the right location, I think. Nope, we are not quite at the right location. We need to trigger... There we go. We need to trigger his melee attack. Okay, swinging a... trying to kick him is amusing, but not effective. Ah, crud. But yeah, this is the hard part, is trying to get to the heads on time. Ow. And trying to not get hit without blocking. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. I apologize. But you can't get too close because of that right there. You die. There we go. That's another one down. Okay, that's another one down. Yeah, you could... Right now, what I could start to do is poke him. That's another one down. Right, so now... Let's see... Ah, crud. I might have to start frickin' poking him, because, Really? Because that stupid clipping's a problem there. Quite probably, Grivix. They probably were trained by whoever trained the stormtroopers. Might need to start doing this to... I have no idea how much damage this is doing, by the way. There we go. One to go. Yeah, as you can see, not doing as much damage, but because of the fact his head keeps clipping, I can't get a good hit on it. No, Dark Daedalus, they cannot actually hit me. That's why this is the safest way. It's also a bit cheesy. One might say dangerously cheesy. But because I can't reach the head, since I can't reach the head, this is the safest way to do it. There we go. That was what I needed, right there. So yeah, it was a bit cheesy to do it, but I couldn't very easily hit his head otherwise. Cheetos cheesy, because it was what I just did there was dangerously cheesy. So, one, this is actually an incredibly good ring if you play a magic character. It's given to Princess Dusk of Ulasil. She's actually an important character in the DLC. Alright, back to my grass crest. Now, by killing that guy, I also have a shortcut to... a very cool area. But the main reason I killed him was... Let's see, let's see if I do this properly. I believe I quit the game, like so. Load back into the game. And something should have happened. I think I forgot to grab my souls, so I think I might have just lost... Oh, no, they're still over there. Okay, anyway. There should be something over here. Yep, there we go. If I did not save and reload, this guy wouldn't be here. This guy is super important. My throat's clogging up, one sec. Now, he's just a golem, so nothing special there. If you look carefully on the big crystal, though, there happens to be someone hidden in that crystal. I apologize for the lag. There is literally nothing that I can do in this instance. There we go.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Now, I'm going to say yes anyway. I mean, I don't use sorceries, nor will I, but...
My heartfelt thanks.
Dusk is awesome, so why not?
Beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Yep, by saying yes, she is now summonable. Now, she just sells you stuff that you can, sorcery stuff. Completely useless for my character. But, you know what? She's a cool person, so of course we wanted her to help us. Now, I believe I would need to exit and then reload again. Yeah, I do. There is actually a ring later on that lets us trudge through this crap without going slow as molasses, but sadly I don't have it just yet, so we're forced to trudge along like this. Oh, no! I guess I don't need to after all. See, by killing the Hydra, we got the Golden Golem to spawn. By killing the Golden Golem, we can now summon Dusk. I said we can now summon Dusk. There we go.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Proper bow, haha. Yeah, now this stuff, especially this one, is actually fairly useful. Cast Light probably being the most important one of the bunch. And she sells a pretty decent spell catalyst as well. Now, I don't care about any of that. We're just going to talk to her.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Completely ignore the phantom in the background getting his butt kicked, by the way.
The sorceries of Ulasil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulasil's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
Not really, because I hit things with a giant sword.
The sorceries of Ulasil.
Oh, okay.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Oh yeah, she's a cool person. If you don't clear the golems out, by the way, before you summon her, they will kill her, and then you lose her for good. Even if she dies, you can still access the DLC, but you're a bad person if you let her die, because she's awesome. Anyway, so now, with all that said and done, I'm gonna go get my butt kicked, if you don't mind. Again, Master Key, and then... Oh, by the way. Ow, crap! I meant to dodge. Ow. Oh, that didn't quite work. As intended. But yeah, that's Havel the Rock. He sucks. Now, if you are really good at parrying, that guy isn't all that hard. What I tried to do was run past him, and then my controller decided to screw me over and make me go in the wrong direction, and thus get clubbed over the head. But yeah, the thing with Havel the Rock is he... Basically, until like you're in endgame gear, he can effectively one-shot you. But let's try this again. Ow, crap! As I keep getting stuck on invisible objects. Because what I'm trying to do is run past him so I can lock onto him so that I can basically cheese him out just like I cheesed the Hydra. Not with ranged weapons, but if you laid him up the stairs and then force him to jump down, you can get a backstab on him. Now, what I could do is equip my buckler and parry him. But unfortunately, the Dragon Tooth unfortunately has a couple of attacks that he likes to use that are unparryable. I don't want to deal with that. With the armor that he's wearing is the Havel set, you cannot stagger him, which is why backstabs are basically a necessity. Alright, let's try this again without... Well, shit. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna grab my frickin' souls and run. But yeah, that is Havel, by the way. He sucks. I hate him. But unfortunately, I kind of want to kill him because his ring is an incredibly powerful ring. But the only way to get it is to kill him, and the only way to kill him is to not get your head crushed. Like I've been doing, or been having happen to me. Maybe switching over to this shield might help a bit. Not likely, because he'll just power through it. But I'll only do like 1 or 2 more attempts at this guy and then continue on to the undead area that I need to get to. Okay. That's basically... That's a start of what I wanted. Anyway, so now I need to get him to... Okay, that's sort of what I was looking for. Or the game cannot trigger the backstab. That works too. What should have happened is I should have backstabbed him, and then you can get him because he's so freaking slow in a backstab loop. Instead, the game decided to not trigger the backstab and have him kill me. So, crap. But honestly, Havel is basically the only really difficult encounter in the game, in my opinion. So now I need to run forward, grab my souls, and I think I'll just kill him off camera because this is going to take a while. Let's see, where are my souls? Hi, Havel. Eh? There we... Did that? That worked. Okay, good. There we go. So, okay, the step trick didn't work, so now I'm resorting to baiting. Ah. Was that the end? There we go. Screw you, Havel! That's what you get for being a frickin' jerk. So, okay. Havel has been cheesed. Let's look at his ring. Ring was named after Havel the Rock, old bound for compatriot, or the ring to express faith, and... Boink. So, yeah, let me, will it show me... Alright, let's see. Yeah, can I want to... Show... Okay, alright. With it, I have 75 weight load. Without it, I have 50. So now I have a good roll once again. Alright, I'm going to now head back to... I'm going to go level up. And then I'm going to continue on to the next boss. Quite possibly. Though I'm not certain if I'll get to the next boss within 30 minutes. And remember, the first episode I did, I said I'm going to keep these at 2 hours because YouTube really hates videos that go over 2 hours. So let's just see how I perform in the next area. I might... that would have really sucked. So let's just see how I perform in the next area. Why am I going to this bonfire? I don't need to go to this bonfire. Alright, we're going up. I want to go to the bonfire next to the door and level up there. That's what I want to do. Can I head to the left and head up? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Now, technically, if I don't want any of the items in the next area, which technically I don't need to go there anyway, but I'm going to. Oh, you! Oh, wow. Okay. Twinkling Titanite. That works. Kind of surprised how easy he was to kill with this thing. Actually, no I'm not. This is a really kick-ass sword. Right, I don't need this for the Grass Crest. There we go. Because stamina, super important. Listen, this is a good place to farm for these items, because the items are good for curing a lot of status effects that occur later on in the game. And yet this is also partially why this sword's really good. It has a really good running attack with that huge sweep right there. Alright, let's rest, heal, explore the next area a little bit, and if I... Actually, it's almost an hour 40 minutes now, so Great note, buddy. Alright, let's level up. So let's see. I'm gonna want... No, not attunement. Endurance. Because endurance is stamina, so let's go 1 there. 2 endurance. There we go. Again, like before with Dark Souls 2, you want 100 stamina, and then that's all you're gonna want. So that's good. That's real good. Now we head down here. Now, for most people, or at least a lot of people I know, would go straight here. However, there's something right here, and oh yeah, that's not a frickin' trap. Except it is, because as soon as you pick it up, oh look! Hi! Also, I believe a guy rushes you from up here as well. I guess not. But there you go. Yeah, I actually got killed a few times by grabbing that item and not being prepared. Right, this is the next little area. Now, this is entirely optional. What it does do, however, is shows off a new enemy type. And also, there's only one of these in the game. I don't know why they put it there, but it's blocking a path. We're going to head there later. Probably not this episode, maybe next, but this is the next enemy they show off. The Stone Knight. They are unique that they do that attack, which if you get hit by it, you can't roll. Which, see, that's what happens if you try and roll. And it lasts for a annoyingly long amount of time. Luckily, I can just do that. And somehow I'm able to ragdoll a giant frickin' stone? I don't know. Oh look, another trap. As soon as you pick up those items, or if you rush to pick up those items, you'll get frickin' swarmed, and that sucks. However, by simply not being an idiot, ow, not being an idiot, you don't have to worry so much. Luckily, the stone soldiers are not that much of a threat. They do drop a fair amount of souls, though, so that's good. Oh, right, I killed these guys. And then we grab... boink, and... oh. Huh. Thought that would have triggered them. I was wrong, sorry. Okay, so actually, yeah, I should have enough time for the boss. I don't know why those are there. They're, you know, easy to kill. Ow! Ow! Thank you, jerk. But yeah, there's only like 2 of those weird snake face monster things in the game. There's one there, and there's one here. Like, they don't even do any damage to you. I lied, they do damage to you. Anyway, this is the boss right up here. Now, if I was human, there'd be a summon sign right here for Witch Beatrice. She makes the boss ungodfully easy. So we're not going to be summoning her. So, I hope you are ready for an incredibly tough boss fight. Let's do this! It's a butterfly. It's a butterfly. Now, if you have a ranged weapon or a magic-based, the butterfly is not that difficult. But she has actually killed me a couple of times. I don't know why I'm calling it a she. I don't know if it's a male or a female. Good for you. Now, you can't actually damage it unless it lands, and it can take a while for that to happen. It may want hugs, but it can stop trying to hug me with magic to my face that will kill me. Come on, come on, come on, buddy, come on, buddy. It will eventually decide to land, and that's when I can hit it. Granted, I could be shooting it with arrows, but that deals so... Here we go. And dead. I have a really strong frickin' sword. So yeah, that was the boss. I remember it being harder than that, actually. That was a lot easier than I remember it being. Huh. Anyway, optional boss, not necessary to kill, but I killed it anyway because I'm a sadistic monster who likes killing everything. Anyway, this thing right here, this is basically what you get, or what you need to get in order to fight Havel the Rock, if you did not have the Mastery Key. This Divine Ember, I will give to the dude, the blacksmith guy. This will allow him to turn weapons into divine weapons, which are what's required to kill undead enemies. And I got something that'll let me leave. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So anyway, what I'm gonna be doing is using this. Now, I'm gonna keep exploring this area, but I will be doing it next episode. So I'm gonna rest, level up, and then go make dinner. So I'm probably one level away from getting to 100 stamina, and then I'll stop leveling endurance and basically go straight vitality. With some strength and dexterity to boost my ability to use the sword I'm using. But let's see, can I upgrade? Nope. I don't have anything, so okay. So that will be that. I will explore the rest of this area tomorrow, or whenever I stream next. So I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. I actually want to do something real quick before I get off for the day. And show you some of the things I've gathered. Okay, so yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, so